Chef Raul was born in Colombia, in the coast of Colombia, which is Barranquilla. It's very warm, very tropical climate. And I remember as a child, my grandmother was my inspiration to become a chef. She would get up early in the morning and make breakfast pastries and other items for people to come by and buy them. And then I remember waking up with her at 5 a.m. and helping her and being there, and that really gave me the inspiration for food from an early age. Then, coffee is very famous, as we learned to drink coffee at an early age. But that's my background is from South America, Colombia. After high school, I started working at a hotel and got my foot in the door in the kitchen. And one of the chefs there told me, if you really want to learn, go to school and get into the program. So I did. I went to the new restaurant school in New York City, and I would go there at night. During the day, I worked in the restaurant until I developed my skills. And from there, I graduated. Then I did my internship at the Waldorf Astoria, famous hotel. And from there, I moved on to the Tavern on the Green, which is another famous restaurant. And the point was, one of my chefs told me, always work in a place that is great. You want to learn new things, and be 2-3 years there and move to the next restaurant that's happening. So I followed different chefs, Daniel Boulot, all these guys that were famous at the time, and I just knew that I wanted to work in great places. And from there, went to the Met Opera, did about 2-3 years there, a restaurant called the Grand Tier, which was really nice, great food, very high-end restaurant. And then there was a call for Florida, so I moved down to Orlando to help open this Italian restaurant, and worked there for 3 years. It was in the Mercado Shopping Center. From there, I went to the Swan and Dolphin Hotel, and then I also worked at the Grand Cypress Resort. So all my places that I worked at was really good places where I learned a lot and got to be known and done from there. The last place was Disney at Citrico's at the Grand Floridian. From there, then it was time to open my own restaurant. I wanted a restaurant, but it just became so difficult to open a restaurant, and catering was like the opportunity to really do something where you can be more creative. We work with great staff here. We have people that are so innovative and creative, and you want to be around people, and they're passionate about what they do. So they share that same goal that we have, and we have created a nice team. Being the chef of a restaurant, it's you see the guests more than we do, because we make a lot of our food and we send it. But being in the catering, it provides you have more freedom to be more creative. You work with the customers, the clients come in, we sit down, we'll talk about what we're going to do, we'll have a tasting. They throw in ideas as well, so then it gives us more chance to be creative. We use the freshest ingredients. That's another good thing about catering. We buy what we need the day off or the day before, so everything is really fresh. Where in a restaurant, you have to have all those items, and hopefully it sells, so you keep moving the fresh items. But with catering, you can be more creative, and all the ingredients are fresh. It's a different kind of a different animal, so to speak. But you work in close with the customers, because you provide something and you get that satisfaction when you're there. And I go to every event as well, because I want to be part of that. I want to be involved, and you have to be enthusiastic about what you do, and so that they get enthusiastic and they feel the same joy that you get, So you have to manage people, because people need to be managed. But I'm lucky, because I'm very lucky, because I have a great team that you show a little guidance, a little direction, and they take it from there. They know me now. They know my expectations are, and as a company, they know what we like. So I'm more of a creative and artist more than the manager in the kitchen. I pretty much, we set standards, recipes, and they go from there. Everything they do, I taste, we approve, we all agree, we go with it. So more of an artist than manager. I'm thrilled to provide great food, fresh ingredients, and we, get everything the same day. But the service part, it needs to complement my food, our food in our kitchen, and we have that now. We have a great team of people that come in. If we're doing a buffet, it will be set up in a way that nobody else does. We got some height, some props, and make that presentation very important. But then again, the food is there to deliver besides the presentation, and in the service. We got to have a staff that can really take care of the guests and people feel comfortable coming back. Like, oh, we get that all the time. Hey, we're doing a party again this year. Are you guys available? Because last year was phenomenal. So that really it helps a lot to have service in line with the food. We're a company that we can handle anywhere from 10 to up to 2,000 people, and we already have done that amount, so we know we can handle it, and we learned a lot that day that we did it. It went smooth. So now we know we can do it. We're ready, and it takes time. So we've gotten this far. 500, 2,000, not a problem. So, and honestly, people say this, and it might sound like, oh, I never worked a day in my life because I love what I do, and that's true. It really is. I don't feel like I'm going to work. I come home and I start getting, my wife's like, oh, I'll do it. You've been cooking all day. No, I got it. It takes me, 2 minutes, whatever, to put something together. So I love cooking at home, especially for my daughter and kids and the family when they come over. And so I don't have it's just something that I know. That's all I know how to do, really. So I go from Italian mostly, sort of the French, Italian, Spain, that region of Europe that I love to cook.